Men, I want you to really pay attention today because what I'm about to share is something most doctors will never bring up during your checkups. Not because it isn't important, but because it's awkward, uncomfortable, and wrapped in decades of stigma. But we're not doing small talk here. We're diving into what really happens to your body, mind, and overall vitality as you age, especially after 50. Before we get started, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Share this video with a friend who might need it. And drop a comment with your age and the country you're watching from. Just knowing that other men are going through the same thing can make a huge difference. As men get older, sexual habits naturally change. Some of you might still be sexually active, others might have drifted away from intimacy, whether with a partner or on your own. And some of you may have stopped masturbating completely, maybe because of guilt, cultural pressure, medical concerns, or just the idea that it doesn't matter anymore. But here's the truth: sexual self-stimulation isn't just about pleasure. It interacts with your body in ways most men never realize, affecting your mood, sleep, stress levels, pelvic health, and even your confidence. When a man stops masturbating later in life, there are changes that tend to happen. Some are subtle, some are surprising, and some can really affect your quality of life. One of the first things you might notice is tension in your pelvic area. You wouldn't think about it, but without occasional sexual release, the muscles in your pelvic floor can tighten over time. That tension can lead to discomfort, a feeling of heaviness, or even a slower urinary stream. It's not dangerous, but it's real. There's some science behind this. Regular ejaculation helps support circulation in the pelvic region, relieves pressure, and maintains muscle responsiveness. It doesn't prevent prostate cancer directly, but it does help men feel physically more comfortable. For those who don't want to masturbate, pelvic floor exercises, stretches, and even gentle movement can mimic these effects. I've had patients like John, 57, who thought stopping masturbation was a sign of discipline. And within a few months, he started waking up several times at night and feeling tension in his lower back. Adding simple pelvic exercises plus occasional self-intimacy resolved most of that discomfort in weeks. Another change that catches men off guard is in mental clarity. Sexual arousal releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter linked to focus, motivation, and short-term memory. When stimulation disappears, some men notice mental fog, slower mornings, and difficulty multitasking. It's not depression, it's more like a muted emotional rhythm. The spark you normally feel to tackle tasks or enjoy your day can feel slightly dulled. I've seen men describe feeling more awake or grounded when they maintain a healthy relationship with self-intimacy. This isn't magic, it's neurochemistry at work. Even brief moments of sexual stimulation can help restore energy, motivation, and clarity. Mood and stress tolerance also take a hit. Men over 50 often carry enormous psychological pressures, career transitions, family responsibilities, health concerns, and shifting identities. Sexual activity naturally releases endorphins, oxytocin, and dopamine, which help manage stress and maintain emotional balance. When masturbation stops completely, small annoyances feel bigger, irritability rises, and emotional flatness sets in. I remember Michael, 62, who stopped self-stimulation because of cultural beliefs. Within months, he was constantly irritated over small things and struggling with mild insomnia. Once he reintroduced occasional self-touch and added mindfulness breathing, he noticed a drop in daily stress that was almost immediate. It's not a replacement for therapy or exercise, but it's a private, natural way to regulate mood and calm the nervous system. Sleep is another area where men notice changes. Sexual inactivity can make it harder to fall asleep, lead to lighter sleep, or increase night awakenings, especially around 2 to 4 a.m., a time many people wake up due to stress. That's because orgasm triggers neurochemicals like prolactin, oxytocin, and endorphins, which relax the body and calm the mind. Without them, your nervous system may stay more activated at night. Reintroducing occasional sexual activity often leads to deeper, more restorative sleep within days. And this has nothing to do with lust, it's purely about how the nervous system transitions into rest. Pelvic floor strength also gradually declines without sexual activity. Every orgasm is like a mini workout for those muscles, supporting bladder control, erectile quality, posture, and core stability. If you stop entirely and don't compensate with exercises like Kegels, core work, or even regular movement, subtle changes appear. Minor leakage, reduced sensitivity, or lower circulation in the pelvic region isn't uncommon. Robert, 65, stopped sexual activity after prostate surgery and noticed light dribbling and reduced sensitivity within 6 months. Once he combined pelvic exercises with occasional self-intimacy, function returned in a few months. There's also a fascinating link to immune function. While masturbation isn't a cure-all, sexual arousal and orgasm temporarily boost markers like immunoglobulin A, which helps mucosal immunity. More importantly, sexual activity lowers stress hormones, indirectly supporting immune function. Men who eliminate sexual activity entirely may notice more frequent colds, slower recovery, or higher inflammation during stressful periods. It's not a magic bullet, but it's one of the ways your body naturally manages stress. The most profound change, though, is often psychological. Stopping masturbation can create a sense of disconnection from your own body. You touch it less, explore it less, feel it less. Over time, this can lead to shame, reduced confidence, or a feeling of being out of touch with your masculinity, even if no one else knows. Gentle self-touch, body awareness exercises, and mindful exploration can restore that connection. It's not indulgence, it's maintaining a sense of self and dignity. So what can men over 50 do to stay healthy, connected, and vital? First, remove guilt and shame. Masturbation is a normal biological function, not harmful or immoral when practiced mindfully. Second, focus on consistency, not frequency. You don't need daily routines. Even occasional stimulation supports circulation, mood, and pelvic health. Third, combine self-intimacy with pelvic floor exercises. Kegels, glute activation, and hip stretches amplify the benefits. Fourth, support hormone balance naturally through sleep, stress reduction, resistance training, and proper nutrition. Sexual activity indirectly supports these systems. Fifth, track your mood, sleep, and energy over 30 days. You'll notice that small, consistent changes compound quickly. Masturbation isn't a miracle cure, and stopping it isn't catastrophic. But for many men, especially after 50, sexual self-stimulation is a powerful part of overall wellness. It supports mental clarity, stress relief, sleep quality, pelvic health, and emotional grounding. It's a private, safe, natural practice that helps you stay connected to your body even as it changes with age. The goal isn't indulgence, it's maintenance, connection, awareness, and even healing. If this video has opened your eyes or helped you understand your body better, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with your age and where you're watching from. Share it with someone who might need this information but is too embarrassed to ask. Remember, age does not define your vitality, you do. Stay strong, stay informed, and take charge of your health one conscious choice at a time.